Hello everyone, Justin G here back with you again. We are back with A2K episode 13. The showcase begins. Now this is almost 30 minutes long and it says the showcase begins. There's only 3 groups. So are we going to be seeing repeated, like where they'll sometimes overlap the same moment from different camera angles? Are we going to be really just going hard on every single contestant and critiquing every ounce of each part of their performance? I'm wondering, I kind of thought that we would be able to get through all 3 of them in one episode, to be honest. I don't mind it being dragged out a little bit further, but the showcase begins just makes me think that this is going to be multiple episodes for these group performances. And maybe I'm wrong. We'll find out in just a minute. But definitely looking forward to this. And I'm going to say before I start, I thought about that. I'm so glad I remembered to say this because I forget things sometimes that I think about during the day that I want to mention to you guys. I'm not, especially for me personally, with like the Feels, the group that's doing the Feels, it's Savannah's group by Twice. I'm not looking for, and I wonder if JYP is the same way, I'm not looking for them to look exactly like Twice does. They're not at that point right now. There might be individual members that are able to be kind of on that level with some of their performance aspects, with the dance and things like that, but I'm looking for it to be tempered a little bit, and I wonder if JYP is doing the same thing. I wonder if he's saying, hey, these are not idols yet. They will be, they can be, they have the potential, but I'm looking for this, I'm looking for this, and I'm looking for this. I just wonder if he's looking for something, just a little bit lower, wants to see how they work in a group, and if there's, a little bit of a misstep here or there, something that he can fix, because he said the whole time he's looking for potential, he's looking for growth, he's looking for someone that he can work with. So I'm wondering how strict he's going to be on this. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking. We're going to get into this. Link to the original video will be in the description below. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe as you see fit. And let's get this started.
Such a good question.
The only talent that's complimenting a question. The most favorite future teammate by your peers. Votes from your teachers and staff regarding your learning, drive, and attitude. Lexus, Christina, Savannah, Yuna. Final candidate to go to Korea, Camila. Congratulations. At the final key mission, you could get all the stones at once.
I wonder if they're going to... Oh, Savannah's... Why did I think Savannah's group... Now I know why I thought Savannah's group was doing the Feels. And I have to say, I'm very, very, very proud of Savannah. Now, I don't know ITZY's wannabe choreography quite as well. There are certain aspects of it that I remember, but I very distinctly remember a clip of Savannah in the last episode doing this part right here, and I pointed it out to you guys because that was the Feels just before the chorus. Just before the chorus starts. And I recognized that immediately. Now, there might be a similar choreography in Wannabe, but if she's helping another group get their stuff down pat, that's freaking amazing. That's awesome. That really is. That's so fantastic. So, and maybe I'm misremembering the clip. Because I only watched these one time each. I've only watched these one time each. I haven't gone back and watched them. I'm almost certain that it was Savannah that was, and they had the hand over the head kind of going back and forth. I'm sure it was Savannah, and that's choreography from the Feels. So I figured that she was in the group that was doing that. So 2 of these I will at least recognize some. The Feels I'm gonna pretty much know everything. I've seen it so many times. Wannabe, I have a decent idea, and I've actually seen it in person. Be My Baby by Wonder Girls, I have no clue at all. I'm definitely rooting for KG, though. Definitely rooting for KG. But I'm very intrigued by this. I'm glad that they showed us again what they're doing ahead of time.
It's definitely going to be competitive.
I just want to prove to him that I deserve to go to Korea.
I want to put in any work that I can do to get it.
Because I really want to go to Korea.
It's a nice car. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So little time to prepare, one or two small advices can be very helpful. So instead of just judging him, I wanted to make sure I help them also. Hello guys.
Hey, Kaylee.
Hello guys.
Kaylee, she. Whoa!
Hello everyone. Hello.
Camila.
So today, I'm not here to criticize or judge anything. I'm just here to help you and give you advice. So please feel comfortable and show me what you have so far. Okay?
I watched the Killing Me Good challenge with JYP, Park Jin Young, and Park Geo. And I watched that. It was either today or yesterday. I can't remember what day it was uploaded. I like him more and more all the time. I haven't watched 16. I haven't seen, how hard he was on the girls back then. But I like him more all the time. This dude, he doesn't just talk about it. He does not just talk about you need to have this, you need to have this, you need to have this. Every time I see him, he has all of it. He has everything. He has all the tools. He has the stage presence. He has the voice. His voice is not, it's not my favorite kind of voice, but I've never heard him miss a note when I've heard him doing, like when he was, who was it he was helping? Was it Camila? Was it Camila during the regional auditions and he told her to belt Go Easy on Me by Adele instead of doing it in falsetto, which made her falter a little bit, and to be confident in her belting voice? And he hit that note. That's a crazy high note, and he was just like, bam. And then his dancing, like I saw yesterday with the Killing Me Good challenge with Gio, he is just, he has everything. So I like him more and more all the time because he has everything he tells them they need to have. He's not lacking in any of this stuff. It's not like he's telling them to do something that he doesn't do himself, or telling them to act a way that he doesn't act himself. So I have a lot of respect for him. And maybe I shouldn't. You guys can let me know. Many of you have seen him for a longer time than I have, and seen how he is with people.
I know that if I want this, I'm going to have to practice a lot harder than everyone else, just because
That would
of
be
my
me.
dancing.
That would be me.
I don't think of myself as a singer at all, and so I don't know if I'm gonna do well at singing and dancing at the same time.
That would be really difficult. JYP editors goated, man. Anybody that's watched Twice content, and I'm sure ITZY content and Stray Kids and others are the same way. I love the way they put this stuff together. I really do. I really do. Just there she is, the first one going to Korea.
Every time you look in my eyes, I can feel that you just wanna say.
I think teamwork is the most important thing, especially since I'm like the leader, so I'm trying really my best to
I wonder if she will be the
work
lead.
with everyone.
I wonder if she will be.
Dance practice!
So I wanted to make sure that everyone's working hard, that everyone's happy, that I can help with the dancing to KG and singing to Christina, so that we all shine and it goes well, the performance.
See, I almost don't want to watch it. I'm not going to skip this, but I almost don't want to watch it right now because I don't want to go in thinking, okay, this person's this way, this person's this way, the voice isn't going to be too good on this one, the dancing's going to be, they're going to round off a lot of their moves with this one. I almost don't want to see this right now, but it's part of the episode. It's part of the main episode. I'm gonna do it. I'm curious as to how he reacts to them anyway. So I'll watch. Okay, so I've never seen this, but right off the bat, it looks like they're in different. It looks like they're. Let me look again. Looks like they're a little bit... Okay, so they've got different parts. I'm fine with that. I'm sorry, guys. I've never seen this. I'm glad it's not the whole thing.
Wow. This is a hard piece. I can't believe you guys are doing at this level. Wow, the vocals are so much better than I was worried about, and regarding dance, okay, KG.
Come on, your vocals are making the whole team sound so good.
Thank you.
And you start and you finish at the hooks, so the stability you're giving to this team is amazing.
Thank you so much.
Christina, your voice got stronger.
Just tell me right now, so maybe I should say it out loud.
Breathing definitely needs work. And guys, anything that I say about them, I would be the same way. I don't think I've ever sung and danced before. Ever. I don't think I've ever done both at the same time. So I would no doubt need some breathing exercises and breathing techniques and techniques to help me be able to stabilize myself when I'm hitting the notes so that I'm not shaking my voice so much with my body movements. Sometimes it's unavoidable. But yeah, she's definitely. I think she said it. She's never sung and danced before, so putting them both together is difficult.
It's precise, it's fast, it's powerful. Regarding precision of the movements, you are the best among three. But we need some emotion behind it. First, when you're doing please, the word is please, right? So you can't do please. You have to do like please. Like, it's those switch of motions. There should be transitions of emotions, not only the movements. It should be really soft, and then stiff, and then soft. Please be my baby. Please be my baby. Loose body, stiff body. Very a stiff, firm body in the middle. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Loose, stiff. Loose, yeah. KJ, instead of clapping here, do the first clap more lower.
Okay, that looked weird. I'm sorry. This is the way that they did it. I know they're accentuating her, obviously, but it just looked funny when she zoomed in all of a sudden. It just looked funny. I'm sorry.
Loose, stiff. Yeah. Regarding level of difficulty, this is the highest because there's so much melody to sing. I think you guys can pull it off. Yeah. Carry on. Good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wouldn't take any. I would take the critique and be like, all right, yeah, this, we're gonna work on this, and this. Him talking about them, doing well, man, I would keep going. I would keep going and keep going and keep going. I would probably figure out how much practice I could get in while still having a decent enough schedule that my body is ready for the showcase, that I'm not tired, that I'm not sleepy, things like that. Man, I would just keep going. Let's go, Gina. Let's go, Gina. Gina,
So
Lexi.
regarding my team not having as many stones as the others,
Be My Baby was like vocal members, and then Wanna Be was like the performance members, and then us was just like everyone else. So yeah.
Honestly, just give it our all, because that's all we really can do.
Love you now. Gonna go practice.
we're on our way to practice.
Definitely nervous.
I'm so curious about you, boy. I wanna keep it cool, but I know every time you move tonight, yeah, tonight. Underneath the neon lights, baby, electricity tonight, baby, tonight, baby. Boy, no, know what I feel, baby, electricity tonight, baby. Underneath the neon lights, baby, electricity tonight, baby, tonight, baby.
Yeah, I think it was in the middle. So me being the twice nut that I am, and I'm critiquing Gina the most here. That's just how I am. She's a JYP trainee. I think she's more advanced than most of them. Maybe not the most natural dancer, but she's had a lot of training. The dip on the feels, I definitely wanted that to be deeper. Personally, that's just me. I don't know how much to expect of the others, but Gina, I definitely wanted. She felt like the moves were short. It felt like the moves were very short. That looks okay, but then that dip is really, really short. You want to have the speed to get low in the dip while staying in time with the music, and I feel like she can. I feel like she's nervous. I feel like they all are. I really do. I feel like they're all nervous.
Okay. All right. Okay.
This is gonna be bad. Oh, this is gonna be bad. It's gonna be so bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
So Gina, your vocal is making the whole song so stable.
I liked her belting.
Now it's
I liked her
unstable
belting.
here and there, but your vocals make it all stable. So that's very encouraging. And Lexus, your dance is just amazing. It's dance is just amazing. It's just going on to a different level. You do the fast movements fast.
I should have paid more attention to
powerful,
Lexi.
and then the transitions is just.
Alright, sorry about that, guys.
You do the fast movements fast, powerful movements powerful.
I should have paid
and
more
then
attention
the
to
transitions is
each one
just
of them.
Almost too perfect right now. Lexi, I think you're the best dancer among the group right now. You two are in sync. Melissa look a little slower. Like behind the music, and Yuna look a little bit ahead of the music.
Yeah, she's a little bit behind.
Melissa, I feel like you're not used to doing this much of movements, this fast, singing all that melody, right? So I think it's just a matter of you getting used to the melody and the choreography as fast as you can. And you not just sporadically, here and there, you go ahead of the beat. You're thinking and you're trying to do the movement or melody well, and now you're not listening to the music, and now you got faster. So, just think about one thing. Don't go ahead of the beat. Can you do that? And I think everything else will fall in place.
Yeah, I feel like even if you have to shorten your movements, because ITZY is pretty much all. Those are the only two groups I've seen in concert so far. ITZY and Twice. ITZY are pretty much all really, really, really good dancers. They're really, really good. All five of them. They're pretty darn good dancers. Twice. If you sit there and watch, you could see a little bit of a difference between a few of them, but making sure that you're on the beat all the time is more important than how precise and how accentuated your movements are. Like I was talking about Gina not dipping enough during the feels line at the end there. That's not a big deal because she stayed within the music. It's something that if she goes on to Korea, you would probably want to speed her up and get her to hit that dip and come back up within the timing. But right now she's staying on the timing. She has the base, right? She has the base level that she needs, and the rest is just more practice, more stability, more strength and exercise to help your core and help you be able to get through the movements quicker and more stably. And that's, it's something that you've got to make sure that you're on the music.
So give me a
And
little
the rest
bit
comes
of
later.
dichotomy between down and up. So when you go down, give me down, and make it stiff. Loose, stiff, loose, stiff, loose, stiff. I need a little bit of dichotomy between the down and the up. It can't be too similar in height. Down, up, make it soft, and then make it stiff up here. Down and stiff, and down and stiff. Okay. After you got the choreography locked down, if you just match those small accents and the feel behind it, this can be the most energetic performance of the three.
I think I agree with that, but Wannabe is up. It's pretty upbeat.
Okay. Okay.
Do you have any tips for dancing and singing at the same time? Because I get like really out of breath and I don't know how to control my voice. And for like the big high note, I don't think I'm doing it well.
Yes. Could you lie down with 2 feet on the floor? Everybody, 4 of you. Lie down, 2 feet on the floor. Okay. So first, when you inhale, make sure your chest is not lifted, but your lower stomach swell.
Right.
Okay, try inhale. Using your nose. Exhale. Okay. You have to make your lower stomach swell more. So this is the way to practice the air kept at the lower part of the stomach so it wouldn't stress your vocals. Okay, now get back up.
Oh, that was harder than I thought.
That's how you sing stably, even doing all those crazy dancing. Do that morning and night. That's what I do.
I have a question. Do you have any tips on certain stretches for or exercises for your hips?
You're rolling your pelvis towards and roll it up. And you still squeeze up. Ouch, my back. Ouch, my back. So
you know, those typical things you do. Yeah. So make sure you try to rotate forward as much as you can and backwards as much as you can.
Okay.
That's really nice of him. He's like, okay, no more questions.
And let me see what tips I can give.
I'm very happy about that. I really am. I said earlier I like JYP more and more all the time. I think it's getting even. Savannah was the leader of their group?
5, 6, 7, 8, 쿵, 따, 따, 8, 쿵, 하, 따, 따, 따.
뭐야, 다시. 오케이. 여기부터.
Be somebody, just I don't wanna 근데 동작이 정확해야 돼요.
So many things to pay attention to. So I was losing.
ITZY choreography is kind of insane.
K
Kind of
동작
insane.
헷갈려? 혹시?
조금 헷갈려요.
K 파트인데 K가 동작이 자신감이 없어서 거기만 좀 계속 연습해봐. 왜? 어? 아니 못하는 게 아니고 너 파트인데.
아니 단어 못하는 거 같아. 아니 괜찮아요.
울지 마. 괜찮아. 왜냐면 케이리 파트인데 모두가 케이리를 보잖아. 근데 케이리가 이걸 헷갈려하는 게 보여 눈에.
I was crying before because I was like losing my confidence. So like during the dance, I was like almost the only one that wasn't synchronized. Am I going to be the one to drag everyone down?
Anyone in the team that you're most worried about?
Me. I think I'm probably the weakest link there. Wait, then how does that work? So you would be like right here. Yeah, so it would be like this. It would be like this.
I think Kendall and Savannah are going to have this down pat.
Put in our strengths where someone else may lack. So I feel like we'll have everything covered.
I hope we can still like make it work. Hopefully.
Breathing techniques don't sound very good, but again, singing and dancing is very difficult. I'll admit I didn't like any of the vocals there. Not a one of them. But again, this is new for them. This is not easy. So we'll watch the choreography real quick. Looked like Kendall was misstepped on the way back. I got a feeling this is going to be terrible. I got a feeling this is going to be pretty bad.
So,
and I hope I'm wrong. I don't mind being wrong when I evaluate.
Prepare, your trajectory looks good. Savannah, I love how you put motions behind the movements.
She's really good at that. She's a really, really good
Some of the movements has to just be more, that should be so dry and fast. So, Savannah, could you try to do the da-da? Yeah, do that. Yeah, so this is a big difference. If you just do that, that's less line right there. You want to do that. Relax, but still, don't fold the wrist. And these two just do without any motion, ta-ta. And then, what's that next one? That ta-ta should be fast and clean. Like that. Yeah, make those lines a little bit more cleaner. Okay. And Misha, you have to free yourself into the song. It's still like you're doing a homework. You have to look like you're entertaining me. Okay? I think that's the most important thing right now. Kelly, your vocals are so good. Your vocals are so good.
They all think that they can be the judge of my life. Nothing else to do but pick apart, criticize. I won't change, I'm loving what I got, 'cause I know.
Regarding vocal-wise, it's more than I expected.
I think she does sound
more than
good.
I expected.
I think she does sound good there.
And Kendall, it's when you sing, your vocal sounds thinner than actually Katie's.
I think that's a bad.
And actually,
There we go. She had that almost evil eye look. She has a soft voice, so I don't know why he would be pointing this out. We already knew this.
So how do you make your voice a little bit more full? Is you have to sing it with air, and then that makes your voice a little bit more full. What's your part? Sing.
Won't pretend to be someone I'm not.
Instead of can you do full voice with a little bit more accent? Not. It's still falsetto. Don't ease your way into the note, just attack it. Someone I'm not.
This is what I was talking about. This dude's insane. He's insane. I can hit that note. I can't just hit it any old time.
Someone I'm not.
Not, but full voice. Instead of
Yeah,
falsetto.
there is a little bit of a difference.
I'm not.
That's still falsetto.
How do I?
I think you can't distinguish falsetto from full voice yet. So that's why you're being confused right now.
If I'm being honest, I compared her, and I'm sorry if I'm talking too much, guys. I compared her to Mina in the vocal evaluation. I don't know how many times I've ever heard Mina belt a note. I guess I feel like there are roles. Maybe he feels like he wants to see how far they can push themselves and how far he thinks they can go. But there are roles in the group. I don't think everybody has to have the same expectations vocally.
I don't know if we can fix it very shortly, but try to sing with a little air. Try that.
So I am feeling a little bit frustrated because I want to be able to show that I can do my best and do that as well and be a strong vocalist and just keep practicing like that until I can do it.
All right, I think it's just a matter of practice. And four of you together look so well harmonized. You guys look great together. So that's the most positive thing right now. Okay. All right, see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Okay, so you have to take your shows
I wonder how long they do practice.
Like, think about the bounce, and we're gonna do it from the top.
The leg thing, what like this? Like your shoulder. Oh.
We've worked really hard, and now we get to showcase that.
my dancing, my singing, my facials, I think everything, I just have to do
to showcase that.
I actually really like what I saw from KT right here. I know it's literally 1 second. I really like what I saw from
my dancing, my singing, my facials, I think everything, I just have
I
to do
like
my
what
best.
I saw right there.
We're gonna have fun, we're gonna be ourselves, we're gonna show what we got.
Are we even going to start this today? Okay, we might. We just might start it today. Let's go. Give me one. Give me one performance. Give me one performance. Come on. Give me one.
In this boot camp so far is basically looking at one side of the talent. But today, it's the whole around package. Basically trying to see, can they be a quality member of this girl group that we're trying to make?
I think today is going to be a crazy night for a lot of the contestants in this competition, just because we don't know what to expect, or we don't know who's going home or who's going to Korea. So I think it's probably going to be an emotional night all around.
Because we started on this one last time, so start with this one. I feel like even though we have practiced a lot and hard, there is still a lot that needs to be cleaned, but that's not what we can change right now. It's not our concern. As of right now, we've done a lot of work, so right now all we can focus on is just giving the best expressional performance and helping JYP to also feel us through the song.
I think that although some of us may be worried about individual things, that in the moment we have to stay confident, that we have to have fun.
It's all come down to this.
Okay. Wow, finally. Here we are. The last day of the boot camp, selecting the final candidates. If I'm this nervous, I just can't imagine how nervous the contestants will be.
So let's say that like 7 or 8 of them go. I'm rooting for Kendall so much. Let's say that like 7 or 8 of them go to Korea, and then like 4. Are we okay with a 4-member group? Is this what JYP thought was going to happen? Is it, say only 4 of them make it through Korea, not just to Korea, but through Korea? Are we okay with like a 4-member group? I mean, Wonder Girls, I think, was 5 based on just that picture of them I saw when the 3 groups were shown earlier. And then ITZY is 5, Twice is 9. I think Miss A had several members. I can't remember how many they had. But are we okay with like a 4-member group if that's all that makes it? Would he insert another trainee into this group that's already in the JYP system? I wonder about that.
Okay, let's invite the talents to the stage. Talents, please.
Just based off of the literally 2, 3, 4 clips of 16 that I've seen, I've barely seen anything of 16 really. Overall, I've seen much more of Geo than I have of anyone else. But like with those videos that I watched last week leading up to the album release, but this feels a lot more like 16 than anything that we've done so far. Even though there's not like a studio crowd. And I'm just going to say, I don't like the way that hardly any of them is made up. I barely like the way that any of them is made up. Maybe I'm so used to seeing all of these girls so natural with what they've done so far on the show, like just basic makeup, that this feels just overboard. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one.
Wow, Elise, you guys look like you're ready to go on stage. I'm so proud of you. the effort and the drive that you showed us for the past 6 days. Since this will be the final evaluation to pick the final candidates, I have invited a special judge for today's mission.
Oh no. What are we
invited him
doing?
because he been through what you guys will be going through. It's Nick-kun from 2 p.m. Please invite him with a round of applause. Hello.
Hey guys.
I like his voice. If it's his voice that's, you know, if that whole part was him, I like his voice.
How are you?
Good.
So,
Look at Savannah.
Nick-kun was raised here in America just like you guys and followed his dream and went across the Pacific and became a legendary member of a legendary group. You will be able to feel what they're going through right now, right?
Of course, of course. I know it won't be easy. It wasn't for me. But yeah, I've heard so many good things about you guys, and I'm so excited to see you guys perform today. You guys are trying to become singers, right? That is the fact, but you're not just becoming singers, you're becoming entertainers. So I want to see you guys entertain your audience, whether it's me, JY, or these people around here, and yeah, entertain and just have fun with everything that you do on stage.
Yes, so the entertainer quality, right? It could come from your singing, it can come from your dancing, it can be this small gesture you do, whatever it is. You should just be ready to shine. And this is a great opportunity for you to shine. Do I see a future star? That's the point of view I'll be having today.
So we're not going to do
I just want to prove to him that
we're not doing anything today.
We worked really
Crap.
hard, and now we get to showcase that. So the most important thing for us right now is to be confident.
Yeah, I just want to have fun this time. I don't want to get nervous. We were capable of doing them in practice, but then when we get to the stage, sometimes it's a different story.
See, that sounds like an omen right there. It sounds like a negative thing. Oh, so we're not going to see anything today. I wanted one showcase today. I wonder if the next episode is going to be really, really long. And I got to wait all weekend for it, man. I'm not... This is not cool. This is not cool. Alright, no next. Yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more in this episode. I was hoping that we would get one showcase performance, but that's okay. It was really nice to see him kind of critiquing them and showing them what he wanted them to improve. And it's so nice that he knows all of the choreography, as he should, I would guess. But it's so nice that he knows all of it, that he can personally step in and help them from an idol's perspective. The trainers are very professional with the dance aspect and with the choreography itself, and maybe with the vocals as well. I wouldn't be surprised about that at all. But he has the entire package. So it was so nice to see him helping them, giving them techniques, giving them exercises, giving them, showing them different ways to improve on these little things that can make such a big difference later. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they have in store for us. I'll admit that from the practice to the stage, I hope it looks different for really all three teams, although we only saw parts of everything. We didn't see the whole package. So maybe some of the stuff that we were seeing was, some of their more inconsistent parts, and they didn't, and they wanted to kind of save you know, these people, these editors know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. So they might have, you know, they might have tried to put certain things into there, and maybe when they were showing the Fields group being out of sync, maybe the entire rest of their performance was really good, but that one part was out of sync. So, you know, those are things that we don't know because we didn't get to see their entire performance during that practice. They only edited certain parts. So it could be that these performances end up being really, really good, and I'm looking forward to it regardless. I mean, I wouldn't want to see, you know, the girls falter and things like that. But I'm definitely looking forward to this, and I can't wait for the next episode. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know what you thought about some of the things that I'm saying. Do you think that I'm off? Do I need to talk less? I'm fine with that. Let me know. Give me your feedback. I don't mind one bit. But yeah, I hope that this thing just goes on and on. Someone made a comment maybe a week or so ago that this is just the first part, and then we're actually going to be watching them like training in Korea and things like that. I hope so. I hope this thing isn't almost over. I really hope this isn't almost over. I hope it just keeps going. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and make this video over. Jesus loves you. I love you. We'll see you in the next video, and I hope you have a great day.